Warm greetings and welcomes. I'm going to go over one of the most simplest Wing Chun punches that you can practice. And one of my viewers asked if you could add footwork to it. You can, and we'll go through a variety of footwork, and then I'll show you how you can apply it while actually moving. Okay, so the basic Wing Chun inner gate punch, right? Keep in mind the center line. This parry comes out and across to about the other shoulder. You come back, you strike down the middle simultaneously. So it's a simultaneous block and punch, right? So I'll show you from the side. So you don't want to go this way because you leave an opening, right? You actually want to go out towards the strike itself. You see, another pointer with the punch. Remember, this punch has to come down the middle. So even if you start here, you need to come position the punch to go down the middle, right? So you develop good habits. So you're not going to punch out like this. You're actually going to punch and cross the center line. See? Third point, two knuckles, right? When you strike, your end point is the first two knuckles. Come back, first two knuckles. It's better to do this slow so you can build in the memory to your nervous system so that when you do it fast, it's automatic. You're always punching down the center. You're hitting with two knuckles. Fourth point someone asked about, yes, you can kind of slide your head to the side if you want to so that you don't block your view. It's not always necessary, but sometimes you can slightly hide yourself behind that hand, right? So this is a very good basic punch. It's very simple, but very deceptive. It protects you at the same time you're able to throw a punch. Now, as far as the footwork goes, there's basic footwork you can do. We like to stay on our toes. So you could just kind of start off going side to side. You can practice going side, side to side here. You can use a little bit of triangle footwork. I don't know if you can see my feet here. So you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can even punch backwards, right? Then you can turn, you can go to the side. It's a good warm-up exercise, actually. You can practice your ducking, but always doing that punch. I guess the fifth point you want to keep in mind is full extension, right? You don't want to just throw it halfway out and pull it back, right? If you're going to commit the punch, go all the way out, right? Okay. The last point with that is the relaxation part. We tend to want to muscle through the punches, which is okay, but you'll find that once you learn how to relax, you can throw the punch a lot faster, right? And that'll help you, right? Get back into your guard position, right? I sometimes like to throw it in my bakwa footwork, right? Later on you can combine it with other punches, the parries and you could just kind of mix it up. But even if you're just doing this basic punch here thousands of times just so you get used to it, it's good. And let's see, a sixth point is elbows down, right? We don't punch like this, right? Elbows down inside the shoulders, right? So basically, you're using that elbow power, okay? So it's a good exercise. And yes, you can add footwork to it. And you can just keep it going. You can throw double strikes if you need to. single. And I guess the eighth point is just remember this is just a weapon. You can always change the weapon. Finger jabs, palm strike, finger jabs, you know? So it's just a basic sequence of motions to get your body used to shifting weight, parrying, keeping your guard up. Another point, which is what I just mentioned, seventh, keep your guard up. When you punch, don't drop your hand. Don't punch and drop, punch, drop, punch. I see that sometimes. Want to make sure you come back to your basic position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, you can throw kicks and all kinds of, you can do a simultaneous kick if you want to. But I would say just start out with the basic inner gate punch, build it into your system, check your points, right? Down the center, parrying across the center line, right? First two knuckles, relax, elbow down, and then eventually we'll transfer into, you know, the outer gate. But that's another exercise that we'll practice later on. So I hope that was helpful to you who asked the question about if you can move with inner gate punch. If you have any other questions, you can leave those in the comments below. I go by the name Sifu Kansu Wilson. I'll see you next time. Keep practicing. Good workout.